What's up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? I have been I haven't had a topic for a while for a commentary, and that's why I haven't done one in a while. And so yeah, so I made a commentary 2 days ago. I wasn't very happy with it. The gameplay wasn't very good. That was all I had saved. I mean, I had better gameplays that I just forgot to save or was too lazy to. And I didn't have a topic and everything. But anyway, so now I have a topic, and it's a pretty good one. So anyway, I don't know if you guys know or knew or found out or what, but yesterday they released or 2 days ago when I upload this, they released a camo, or just a new DLC pack, which contains camos, titles, and call signs, and this new thing called Create a Class sets. And they cost some Microsoft points. They're very cheap, actually. I had 400 Microsoft points, and I was able to buy a camo, a call sign pack, and the Create a Class sets. So the new camos, I don't have a list, but what I bought is Party Rock, and you guys can always just go on and go to camos on your gun, hit Y, and then go over to DLC. And then you can see all the new camos that they've added. And so they cost, for the camos, they cost 160 Microsoft points for the camo, but you don't just get the camo, you get the camo, and I bought Party Rock. You get the camo, a different reticle for each different site. This one is like a disc or a vinyl, and or a record on a whatever record player, and you get the little pin, and then you got the record. And I decided to try it out on an ACOG scope, and then you get a call sign, and yeah, so the camo, the reticles, and the call sign. So there's a different reticle for each different site. So Hollow site will have this reticle, Red Dot site will have this one, but they're all the same purple theme. So the next thing is the Create a Class, or no, I'll get to that last because that's my favorite thing. So they added some new call sign packs, which basically are just flags of the world, and I bought the Europe pack, and I put Russia on because Mother Russia, Russia is my favorite European country, and I love doing Russian voice, and I don't know, anyway, yeah. And then so the last thing is they added these Create a Class sets, and before you guys scream and shout and go buy this, you get 90. Well, okay. If you have 10 Create a Classes, you will get 90 more Create a Class sets for 160 Microsoft points. And before you start screaming, there's a catch. And the catch is that you can only have one set selected at once. And you know how you can't change your you can't change your class in a game? You can't change your set in a game. So if you choose class set 2, which has 10 different Create a Classes in it, you can't switch from Create a Class 1 to 2 to 3 or whatever in game. You have to do that before game. And but basically you get 10 Create a Class sets of 10 classes. So, I don't know, you could have a search one, you could have a kill confirmed one, a free-for-all one. Like, I don't know, for free-for-all you can't have tech inserts, so maybe I'll make some slightly different classes, some more rushing classes, maybe some to help me hold a position better, or, different things. Not camping, holding a position. Difference. Corner camping is queer. Okay? Alright, anyway. But my biggest suggestion, if you do buy this, is if you get this, I suggest everyone has those 1 to 2 classes that they just run a lot. And I know me, I just have a normal ballista class that I run a lot, which is probably my most used, and then a DSR class, which is probably my second most used. And then, so what I did is I made one Create a Class set that was empty, or I took one of the empty Create a Class sets, and I added those 2 classes, my normal DSR class and my normal ballista class. I added those, and then so all the other ones were blank, and all the other classes that I had in the new sets. And then I copied that to all of the 10 class sets that I have. So I have those 2 classes in every single one, just in case I select the wrong class set. I still have those 2 reliable, you know, gun weapon setups or creative classes that I run a lot. So this means, like, if you choose the wrong creative class set, you're not stuck with guns that you may not want to use for this game type or for this just whatever. You have at least your 2 classes that you'll run quite a bit, and I think that's a smart thing to do. And that would have been sick if I got a triple headshot feed in Search and Destroy. Anyway, so yeah, and then I don't know, maybe have one for Search and Destroy, something, you know, maybe run a bit more silenced weapons, bit more classes with silenced weapons. I don't know, it's a really cool thing. I mean, for 160 Microsoft points, not 1600, 160 Microsoft points, you can buy essentially 90 extra creative classes, and I think that's really cool. And I personally, I really like this DLC. I think this is probably their well, at least the creative class thing. I mean, the camos are cool, but they're not necessary, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyway, they're not necessary, and they're you know, it's just aesthetics. But the creative class sets, I think, is a really cool thing. I mean, it's very cheap. Everyone, I mean, if you like, I bought the last DLC or the last map pack, and it's, you know, you have to buy a 2,000 Microsoft points or at a time, or no, 1,600 Microsoft points, and I guess it was what, 1,200 Microsoft points for the map pack. So I had 400 left over, and I spent those on this thing. So, you know, it worked out perfectly because I was able to buy 1 camo set, which was 160, the creative class set, which was also 160. Now I have 80 left over, and I bought the call sign set, which is 80, which is only 80 because they're call signs. I mean, I probably would not even have considered buying them if they were 160 Microsoft points. Anyway, I think this was a really cool idea, and I'm actually quite pleased with this idea. You know, I do think it is a chance, you know, or just a, you know, just a thing for them to try to make more money, but I think it's a good idea, and a lot of people just have, you know, just a couple hundred extra Microsoft points that they don't want to spend, you know, on their Xbox avatar or something, and this, you can actually use it in game, or, you know, use it for something useful, and I think that's a really cool thing. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, hit that like button. If you guys dislike the video, hit that dislike button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hope you like the gameplay too.